This video assumes the user possesses basic knowledge of DegreeWorks and how to create a plan. Please watch the DegreeWorks at Montana State University video for an introduction to DegreeWorks and the Introduction to Plans video if you've not already done so. A final semester plan is required to initiate the graduation application process. The final semester plan must be completed early in the term prior to the planned term of graduation. The student initiates the graduation application process by completing a final semester plan in DegreeWorks and taking the graduation application form to their advisor after signing. To create a final semester plan, log into DegreeWorks, click on the Plans tab. On the Plans tab, there will be a Create Plan pop-up window if no plan exists. Be sure your browser is allowing pop-ups. Otherwise, the plan list will be displayed. If the plan list is displayed, click New Plan from the top right of the screen. Otherwise, click Select Template from the Create Plan window. A separate plan selected from the template list must be created for each credential sought. For example, if a student is seeking a primary degree in chemistry and a minor in physics, two plans must be created using the final semester primary degree and the final semester minor templates. Select the template with a double click. A pop-up window will appear where the term must be selected. Choose the term of expected graduation. The drop-down list only indicates spring terms. If the expected term of graduation is other than spring, select any term, as the specific term can be changed on the next screen. After selecting the term, click OK. If the expected term of graduation is not spring, click on the Reassign button within the term header of the plan. Choose the correct term from the drop-down menu within the term header. Click OK to continue building the plan. On the right side of the screen, there is a Still Needed list that mirrors the worksheet, showing only the requirements that are not completed. Click the expand arrows to view the requirements that are still needed in each block. Click and drag courses from the list to the term header bar on the plan. The first course must be dropped directly into the term header bar for it to be added to the term. After the first course, additional courses can be dropped anywhere inside the term box. Put all of the remaining requirements for the specific major, minor, or concentration into the plan. Choices and wildcards, the @ symbol, can be used on the plan to allow flexibility when many options will result in successful completion of the academic credential. To access these options, click the plus symbol in the header. When several specific courses may be utilized to meet a requirement, use the Choices option and list all of the courses that are allowed. When a specific type of course will satisfy the requirement, any core course in contemporary issues in science, for example, the @ symbol can be used as a wildcard. Save the plan and then click the Refresh button at the top of the Still Needed list. If all requirements have been met or planned for, the message, "All requirements for this degree are now completed or planned," will appear. If this message does not appear, or if you are meeting graduation requirements in a way not easily expressed in the plan feature, discuss this with your advisor. With the final semester plan complete, fill out a graduation application form found on the registrar's website. A new form is required for each academic credential and should align with a unique final semester plan. Submit your application to the appropriate advisor or their proxy for each unique credential. Once the student plan is complete and the application is submitted to the advisor may advance the application one of two ways. If the DegreeWorks worksheet specifies with adequate detail all of the departmental graduation requirements and the student is not required to follow a more structured or specific plan, then the advisor should simply check the appropriate box on the application, sign and date the application, and return it to the student or forward it to the certifying officer. If the student needs to complete a more specific course of study than those defined in the generic worksheet, then the advisor will ensure that the student's DegreeWorks final semester plan meets those detailed requirements. The advisor may change the plan such that all requirements needed to receive the academic credential will be met upon completion of the plan. The advisor may then approve the plan for review by the certifying officer and the registrar's office by saving the plan and checking the active and locked checkboxes. Then, the advisor checks the appropriate box on the application, signs and dates the application, and returns it to the student or forwards it to the certifying officer. Please note that when a plan utilizes the choice or wildcard function, the corresponding plan audit may not recognize the requirements as being met, and the all requirements met or planned display may not appear. Advisors, please make a note of this or any other anomalies that appear to prevent the all requirements met or planned display from showing by using the predefined note that begins Final Semester Advisor Note and check the corresponding box on the application. The graduation application is then sent to the certifying officer. The certifying officer reviews the worksheet or the plan, depending on which one the advisor determined appropriate. After the review, the certifying officer enters the predefined note, Final Semester Certified, indicating that all requirements will be met provided the indicated worksheet or plan is followed. The graduation application is then signed by the certifying officer and sent to the registrar's office. This process is repeated for each credential sought. After the graduation application is reviewed by the registrar's office, a note will be entered on the student's worksheet. The note will indicate if there are no discrepancies or issues identified, in which case the student is cleared to follow the plan as a route for graduation. Otherwise, if an issue is discovered, the discrepancy will be noted on the student's notes. A communication will be sent at that time indicating for students to check their worksheets. If there is a discrepancy, the student should first contact their advisor to determine the course of action needed to resolve the discrepancy. After the discrepancy is resolved and recorded in DegreeWorks, the certifying officer must update the predefined note that begins Final Semester, Primary Degree or other specific academic credential, Certified. The updated Final Semester Certified note prompts the Office of the Registrar to perform the subsequent audit. If you have any questions, please check with your advisor or check the MSU DegreeWorks website, which provides up-to-date information on any technical issues or procedural issues, as well as contact information if you need further guidance.